Today in the East Torn kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a crab mac and cheese hot dog just like the one at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more recipes from East Torn. You know I got y'all. Listen, this recipe is amazing, so let's go right ahead. All of the ingredients and measurements will be in the description to follow. I have my elbow pasta. I boil my water. Now, a tip. Add shrimp bouillon or chicken bouillon to your water to give it an extra boost of flavor. Choose one or the other. I use shrimp bouillon for this recipe. Now, I'm going to boil my elbow pasta until it's al dente. That should take about 7 to 8 minutes. Follow the package instructions. Now, for the cheese sauce, I have me a 5-quart skillet. I'm adding 1/3 cup of butter. And to that, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of flour, equal parts, 1/3 and 1/3. We're going to make a roux. I have the heat on medium high so the butter can melt. I'm going to add the flour. The goal is to cook the flour and eliminate all clumps until it's a smooth consistency for a nice roux to make a good old cheese sauce. This is how you do a good old stovetop cheese sauce. And as you can see, I'm getting the lumps out, and then I'm going to add my cheese. I have mozzarella, cheddar cheese. I'm going to add that in. I'm going to stir to combine the roux and the cheese. Then I'm going to add my liquid to this mixture. It's very simple. I'm going to walk you through everything. Don't worry, you know y'all got this and I got y'all. Now I'm adding my milk first. This is half the liquid. Remember, ingredients and measurements in the description. I'm going to stir to combine just to allow the cheese to melt. This is going to be a somewhat of a slow process. You don't want to scorch or burn the sauce, so have it the heat around medium for this process. Now I'm adding heavy cream. I added my milk, my heavy cream. Now I'm adding my seasoning to this mixture. My seasoning of choice is Old Bay seasoning. This is going to be a crab mac, so Old Bay's for seafood. And for some heat, I'm adding some chili powder. Now I'm gonna give everything a nice mix just like that. Medium heat, folks. Allow this to combine. This is going to take a little time. Be patient. You want a good old cheese sauce. Do not burn this cheese sauce, okay? Stir to combine. As you can see, the consistency is coming together quite well. Now the cheese is finished. It's time to drain the elbow pasta. Now keep some of the pasta water if you would like to add it to the cheese sauce if you want to change the consistency. If you like your macaroni and cheese to be more thick, you can just keep it the same. If you want to loosen up the mac and cheese a bit, add some of the pasta water. Just keep it. That's a nice little tip for you guys. Now the cheese sauce, for me, this is a perfect consistency. This is how I like the cheese for my stovetop mac and cheese. Look how stringy the cheese is. Everything is well combined. It's perfect. Now it's time to add the elbow pasta. Perfect al dente. I'm going to go ahead and add that right to the skillet with the cheese sauce. We want to stir to combine and make sure everything combines. We want to make sure every noodle, well, it's not noodle, every pasta gets some cheese on it, just like that. And your macaroni and cheese, what folks? It should sound just like that when you stir to combine. Now look at that, cheese all through the... Y'all remember Auntie Fee on YouTube? Rest in peace to Auntie Fee, but y'all know what video I'm talking about. But listen, back to my video. I'm adding some smoked paprika for some color to the mac and cheese, just like that. And of course, the lump crab meat. Now, if you are in Maryland, where I'm from, you have access to fresh crab meat. If you don't have access to fresh crab meat, you can use pasteurized crab meat, Chicken of the Sea, Phillips. There are just a couple of brands that you can go to your local grocery store to get that good old lump crab meat. Now, stir to combine. You want to make sure you have crab meat all through this mac and cheese. Now, look at that. Look how it sounds. Perfect. Now I am going to prepare my Angus beef franks. I'm using my Indoor Ninja grill and griddle. It's a little hot outside, so this is perfect. So I'm going to add my hot dogs to the grill, and I'm just going to grill the hot dogs until they're finished. Now, I know some folks like burnt hot dogs. I like mine to be more on the crispier side, but juicy on the inside. But for this video, I'm just going to cook them, get some nice grill marks on them, heat them up, and look, you have perfect franks. Now, once your franks are finished, take them off your grill, and guess what? We are ready to prepare our crab mac and cheese hot dog. Now it's time to assemble. Now I have a brioche hot dog bun. Now I'm adding my grilled hot dog to that, and of course I'm gonna top it off with that crab mac and cheese. Look at that crab mac and cheese, the perfect consistency. It's not too watery. The cheese melts perfectly. We got that crab meat inside. You can see the lumps of the crab meat right on top of the hot dog in the macaroni and cheese. Woo, that thing looks good. Now add as much or as little as you like to your hot dog. Now you want a good hot dog bun for this, folks, but we're not finished. We have to add some lump crab meat right on top. Woo, look at that. The lump crab meat, that mac and cheese, a nice grilled Angus Frank. Perfect. Now to finish off this recipe, I'm going to add a sprinkle of Old Bay seasoning to that fresh crab meat on top of that crab mac and cheese. Now there you have it. We have a crab mac and cheese hot dog. This recipe inspired by the Baltimore Orioles right in Camden Yards, but guess what? We making it right at home. Even better. Look at that. I'm going to give it a taste test. Let me tell you something. In Baltimore, we call this a glizzy. I don't care what they say. I'll eat me a glizzy with the crab mac and cheese and the crab meat on top. This is a 10 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you give this recipe a try? I'm Eats with Twan, and I'll see you in the next recipe video.